Welcome to Knowing Who You Are. Hopefully everyone is having a great time. Well, we have had quite an amazing time so far.
And it's 1 week, not even 5 days to Christmas. So here we are in our Christmas jumpers.
Yep. Well, let me probably clarify a few things here. Why we are so late. I mean, I already notified everyone that we'll be around 6:30 today due to some unavoidable circumstances. But what happened, as I tried to log into my account on Facebook especially, because normally most of the people who join us, they join us through Facebook. So something happened. Someone wasn't happy, probably. One of my recent posts on Facebook. So that's why the live was it's temporarily blocked on Facebook. But we are on YouTube, so you can always catch us on YouTube, and that's where we are, and hopefully people will be joining us, and that's where we'll talk it from. So let's see. Yeah, people are joining. Hello, ran to my room because I thought I was late. Good to see you both.
Hi, Selena.
Hi,
Good
Selena.
to see you.
Great to see you. And as you can see, we are ready for Christmas, or getting ready, warming up. We still have how many days?
It's
6 days.
European Christmas is the 24th. So
in 4 days.
4 days, basically.
Great.
5 more sleeps to go. 5 more sleeps to Santa.
So great to see Selena, and hopefully other people who normally joins us on Facebook as well. They get the notification and they can click on the link.
I texted as many people as I could in
And
about 30 seconds. Just to
So it was very interesting. I mean, people who are watching us on YouTube as well, there's a post that I posted recently. It's about a growing trend that I get to see. People who are on different platforms, especially in the name of atheism, what they're doing basically, it's a lot of disrespect for people of all faiths, whether you are a Muslim, Hindu, Christian, whoever you are. So that's the simple post I made, and I thought it's really very disrespectful to people. Just because someone doesn't subscribe to your ideas, to your faith, or what you believe in or what you don't believe, it doesn't mean that you can start insulting them. So that was the main reason and why I had made that post. You can watch it on YouTube, on the channel YouTube. The post is called Doesn't Atheists Need to
hate religion?
Hate religion?
Question mark. Doesn't
So
atheist,
my question was, why do we have to do that? If someone is not a Muslim, someone is not a Hindu, someone is not a Christian, if you belong to any other religion, or if you don't believe in any religion, why do you have to make light of other religion just based off your ideas, and you believe that there's some kind of supremacy that you have just because, and you are intellectually superior to other people who are following any faith? So that's where we are coming from. And we have fellow feeling footage. What they're saying, fellow
we
feeling
are watching
footage.
too.
We are watching too.
That's awesome.
We are watching too. Sheltering.
Sheltering. Explain what you mean, please.
I don't get to understand what they're saying.
But we're happy that you're joining us. That's good.
That'd be really good. And I see they have a profile picture. I wish I could see them and know who they are. But people who are joining, I can see quite a lot of people are joining already. So let yourself know where you are from and where you are joining this live stream of Knowing Who You Are Sunday podcast that we do, or I call it Sunday live stream. So yeah, that's the story. So for the time being, at the moment, I would say it might probably be okay very soon, that you might not probably be able to catch us live on Facebook, but we are live on YouTube, so you can see us. So let us know what's going on in your life, and we'll start slowly unfolding different topic and what we are going to talk about. And I mean, that's what it is. It's fine.
Yeah.
Ask Mimo. Okay, Mimo has joined us.
Oh, hello, Mimo.
Mimo,
Hi, Mimo.
Shakib Khan Mimo.
They've just come back from Bangladesh.
They've come back from Bangladesh as well.
Yeah.
And it was a funny thing. For Facebook Live, it has been disabled for some reason because of the post which I made last night. It was, I have to give this a disclaimer to people so they know what's going on.
Yeah.
And I hope no one gets scared of the whole situation, but there's nothing to be scared of. It's what is true is true, no matter what. Because the post was, does an atheist need to hate religion? So my main point was that if you're an atheist, if you don't believe in any religion, what gives you the right to disrespect people from other religion for no reason? No one is doing anything, and some people have their own views. They have bitter experiences with religion, but still, that's your own experience. But the people who believe in it, let them be. And if you, whatever you're believing in, if you can practice your own, whether you believe it or not, why can't they? That was my question. And we have differences in societies, how we live, what we think, what we believe in. We even belong to different parties, political parties, and we have different polarities. I mean, everything can be different, so everyone has the right to do so. So long they're not harming you, what's the point of insulting people? And that's where I was coming from. And based on that, I don't know what happened. For some reason, the live option was disabled for a while on Facebook, but we are on YouTube. So Mimo, nice to see, and Mimo already shared the post. Thanks to him. It's on his Facebook page. I've already seen it.
Excellent.
And people can see us. And Mimo is from London. Selena is from London. We had a long chat with Selena last week. And if Selena would like to share, she's a poet, share any poetry, and also give us an update on the situation we've been discussing about. So Selena, if you can see us, you definitely can tell us what's going on, what's the update, what's happening. And Shakib Khan, Mimo, if you want, you can give us a call and you can share your view. And you have been through your own experiences. You have been in Bangladesh for a long time. And even though you're in London now, and you have paid a recent visit to Bangladesh as well. So if you'd like to give us a call, I should provide the number now so people can see where they should call us.
There we go.
So the number is there. You can call us directly if you're in London or in England. But if you're in any part of the world, you have to use your WhatsApp. So I can see quite a lot of people are already joining in, and they're watching the show. Thanks to see you here. And this is the time on YouTube. And anyone, this is my opportunity of asking you to subscribe to the channel if any one of you haven't done it yet. So you can do that. I would like to call today.
Nice. Oh, good.
Please do so.
Exciting.
The number is there on screen, and you have to dial 07308192908. And also, Mimo is there, Selena is there. As I was saying, Selena is a poet. She can share her new poetry with us, which she had done last week. And also, there are a few things we talk about, so we'd like to know the updates on that.
Just any good news or any progress made.
Any progress, any good news.
Yeah,
anything. So it'd be nice to know. This is what the podcast is about. In the meantime, while we wait for, since the air is cleared. So let's talk about knowing who you are, what we do with this. This podcast is a platform that I thought that we would create in a way people can join in, like-minded people, like everyone who joins and who supports and who shares their experiences and from whom we learn as well every week. So it's a common platform. People are connected, and there's a bond among people, and it's a community around some depth, in a sense that we make each other resilient rather than feeling lonely. That when you're in trouble, when you're struggling with something, you don't feel that there's no one you can talk to. You don't feel that there's no solution. And sometimes people are very, I think, wary of not sharing their problem with others. It's something we get very embarrassed about. So this is one of the things also, that this platform, you come, you talk to each other, and this is how we do that. And as you know, the podcast Knowing Who You Are on YouTube, you have a lot of videos. Since you are already today on the channel, you can browse. There are quite a lot of videos so far now. It's posted every Monday that comes out. And we talk to experts, specialists and coaches who are mindset coach, authenticity coach, then fitness coach. So a lot of people with their wealth of experience, they come here and share their stories and also share tips with you, how to help you with procrastination, how to work on your
how to procrastinate better.
Daily habit. mind you, we weren't procrastinating today when we were an hour delayed.
No.
There are other
no.
reasons for that.
It wasn't my hair and makeup either.
Okay.
It wasn't a technical problem. It was...
Lamisa Love.
Hey, this must be La Misa.
Oh my God.
This is great.
Watching, you got this. Wow.
Awesome.
Thank you, Lamisa.
Yeah. Well, there's something else I also wanted to add actually to what you're saying about knowing who you are, because you gave the part of people need sometimes someone to talk to, or you know, we're creating a platform which gives an open floor for people to discuss subjects. But at the same time, since the stuff is on Facebook, it's on YouTube today, specifically YouTube, and we'll post this on Facebook once it's all done. It's also there for posterity, as it were. So when people in the future who don't necessarily want to call in, or they don't really have the courage to discuss these things, at least they can listen to it and get good advice. Because we are mainly interested in how things were solved, how things were applied, how did you come through it. It's one thing to just talk about all the things that are wrong, but if you don't have at the end a solution or something that can help you with it, then, well, I don't know, have you ever had that when you're like talking about how bad something is and at the end you feel completely deflated? It's good to have people like-minded who can give you advice or who can help you. It's nice to have at the end of the day a solution.
That the information is not lost. Say, for example, if you're talking to someone, taking advice, even from a therapist or for a coach, I mean, unless you're staying with them for a while and until you're ready. So if you have a few sessions, then at some point, I mean, you're doing very good probably, but once you're off the grid, then again, you just...
And so the videos are here forever, and they can be watched and watched again. And we've had some amazing callers with really, really good advice, with things that they did. And that this is just the live shows, and then we have your interviews, which give extremely good advice for all sorts of situations. And they're not just anyone specifically or special. They're people just like you and me.
Yeah. So, and also because every human, no matter, nothing makes anyone special than each other. Well, definitely experiences, our memories and things we have been through and how we have dealt with.
Yeah.
Because when you go through stress, then you become very resilient in a sense that when you go through and you come out of it, out of the situation, then you find yourself that you have become a little bit more resilient than you used to be. So this is one of the point where we can learn from other people. So today we have already, Mimo said that he would like to call us today, and that'd be really great to hear from him, and also the experiences that he already had in Bangladesh and what he had seen in terms of the issue that we face today. Especially, I did a post yesterday on Facebook. Basically, it was on YouTube, as you can see, it's already there. And I shared it on Facebook, and after that, for some reason, I don't know, that was just tried calling, went to voice message.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, while you're checking that out, I got a very nice message from Marie Hess, and she said, "Hi Esther, we are at the restaurant. I'm sorry, big hug." She saw that we were live, but she's always a good listener, but she gives us our good wishes. But they're out with family.
I know what's happening with Selena, as Selena says she tried to call, but it went to voice message. Let me fix that problem while Esther can keep on talking while I can deal with it.
Yes, so one thing I actually did want to say, because I obviously, the post that was done 24 hours ago on the subject of, you know, the question was, why should an atheist hate religion? Or does an atheist hate religion?
Or need to hate.
Need to. And the reason why we put that there, because there is a lot of things in the news about, well, different religions being in clash with each other, and then additionally to that, there's people who are calling themselves atheists, who are then forwarding some sort of superior knowledge about life and livingness. Which the point is, it doesn't matter if you are finding comfort with a belief system or something that you're part of, and you are finding happiness in it, then that is your choice.
I mean, and mind you that I am a non-believer myself. I want to make it clear. I call myself a humanist. Rather than believing in any religion, main thing is that you have a responsibility towards another human. Yeah. Be good to them. That's what religion tells you to do anyway.
Yeah.
But if you can do it yourself, and if you are strong enough to do that yourself, why not? I mean, that's your choice. That's my choice. But if I've chosen this one, and all my friends and all my family members, everyone accepted it and they respect it, why is it's my duty to respect them too? And in the meantime, Selena or Mimo, the phone is back on.
Whoever's
you can
first.
call us. Yeah, whoever is first. Let's see who can beat
beat the system.
Yeah. So the phone is back on. I hope you can call us, and I can try to. And I know that everything. Sorry, today everything.
It's been really
I had to deal
interesting.
with a lot of things today, so that's one of the reasons.
But we decided to do a show anyway and do it on live on YouTube because it's important that the show must go on. Show must go on.
So I think the line is free now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's free. We just tested it and it works.
It's working. So Selena or Mimo, anyone who's who wants to call us, you can give us a call back. And we'd like to have updates from Selena,
or anyone else
who are
also
on the phone because she tried. That's why I'm
that's
just
true.
mentioning her name.
Absolutely, yeah.
So anyone else I can see you'd like to join us and keep the conversation going. And what Esther was saying about the topic that put my Facebook account in trouble.
Which is so sorry, I have to say, if anyone was threatened by it, then I would hate to see what happens when you actually would post something threatening on there, because the whole message is one of peace, of embracing each other. You're not telling anyone to go against anyone. You're telling anyone to respect each other's human rights, which is what is happening with this world.
Very simple thing, and it proves the point again. If someone doesn't subscribe to my idea, it means that you have to start hating them, blocking them. This is called the cancel culture. So yeah, when we cancel each other online nowadays, that's the practice.
That's the way of you saying you don't love someone anymore.
Yeah.
Block.
I mean, I don't like you because you are not saying the same thing that I believe in, and you don't subscribe to the same
Which
idea
I think
that
proved the point of the actual post.
Yeah. And Lamisa Love, she says, thank you.
Lamisa.
Thank you for...
I think because we said to her, hello, Lamisa.
Oh.
Yeah, remember we gave her a nice acknowledgement.
Well, Lamisa can call us.
Yeah,
That'd be
Lamisa,
fun.
you should call us Lamisa.
Yeah. So let's see who's on the line first. But in the meantime, we'll carry on talking about the things we're talking about.
Yes.
So in Knowing Who You Are, as I was saying on the podcast, the main idea is to provide tips from people who are already dealing with the situation. They have their own clients. They're helping other people. And they would bring this wealth of information, the wealth of knowledge and their experience on the platform and share with us. And through it, while you watch it, you can help yourself, because we had people who are struggling with, mainly one of the problems that we struggle with is procrastination. Procrastination, normally a situation when you are afraid to take up say a set of action or any work that you feel like that you need to do, you know that, but you can't do that. You're almost paralyzed and you keep on finding excuses how to avoid. So that's one of the thing that happens. Again, it's discomfort, it's fear. So fear is a big topic that I've been talking about over the last few weeks.
Oh wow, we got two happening here.
I think.
Hi.
Hey, Selena! Welcome to Knowing Who You Are live YouTube, later on Facebook as well.
YouTube for the first time.
Yeah. Oh my
little
God.
call is going to be quite. It's going to be quite short because I know someone else is waiting. And last week we had a very long conversation, which was amazing.
It was worth every second, though. It was worth every second.
We'll let you know. Don't worry. You carry on talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel better. I don't know. I feel like I've made a decision now because last week was very, very horrible. I'm not obviously going to go into it too much, but it's just shifted things, I think, quite a lot for me. And mentally, emotionally, and I see now, I mean, I've seen the pattern of things, toxicity, but it's even more now. And I just think instead of, continually tolerating when nothing is changing, it's time to, as Ershad was saying, I think both of you are saying actually, to find a solution rather than just like venting. I need to find a solution, because otherwise, it's just like kind of stuck in the same way where
just
nice
to do a
happening.
little bit of recap, it was it's a relationship problem that you are going through, but you are good friends. You had been good friends, so I think it's better that if you have come
we weren't good friends, by the way. We weren't good friends. We just jumped into a relationship. We didn't know each other.
Okay.
Strangers.
But have you been able to become good friends?
No, we went out yesterday and it's the same things. Like kind of me being almost like, walking on eggshells and being frightened of them not exploding, and it's just really horrible, like toxicity. So I can, weigh the two things, which is niceness, but then the niceness is not enough. The nice things are not enough in comparison to the horrible, like, stuff that's happening. And my friends have been kind of saying the same thing, and it's
No,
kind of
it's the alignment of values. Say there are certain things, so people won't be similar, and even in a relationship, I mean, like Esther is quite different from me in certain aspects, but there are certain things we are totally see eye to eye, and we're on the same page. So I had to, and at the same time, she had to do the same thing. When we met, we were thinking where we are different and where we are similar. So if the similarity, if it aligned with our vision in life and our purpose and what we believe in, as in the fundamental places, if we have met each other and it's quite the same, that means that, okay, it can work despite the dissimilarities. So
yeah,
that's the thing.
I 100% agree with that. It's when I'm mentioning about like emotional abuse, it's like the other person is kind of either knowing or not knowing what they're doing, but it's still kind of happening. And arguments happening over like nothing. So and the other it's like, what I've been told anyway by people is like friends and stuff, is that emotional abusive people, they keep the other person there because everything that they want is kind of being offered to them. So like there's so many tactics.
You just feed into it.
Yeah, exactly. So if I bring something up, they'll be like, oh, no, I'm going to stay silent, and there's no point of talking about it. This is called stonewalling, when someone just goes silent and like nothing is there's no like solution, nothing is discussed. So I'm just getting more and more like frustrated and tired and emotionally, like just really actually like deeply sad. So I know that the only person who can change anything really is me. If I take myself out of the situation.
Yeah.
Hanging out as friends maybe is not the best thing actually right now, because I can see it's still happening.
Right.
And I'm a grown up adult, obviously, and so is the other person, and no one should be treating anyone like this. And it's not even raising voices or swearing. It's more like it's said everything in a very threatening way. And I can, of course, pick up on these things, and then it'll be like, oh, they'll ask me why I'm so quiet. But it's because I'm walking on eggshells,
Yeah.
and it's really, really horrible and unhealthy. So
Is it more passive aggressive, you'd say?
It's still very aggressive. It's very chilling. It's this tone of voice that it kind of scares you, because that they're going to explode any minute. So you just,
oh my God, like, as you said, walking on eggshells.
Yeah, so you're just like quiet. But I'm not that kind of person. When I see wrong, I have a voice, and I will, say something. So it's already like changing me.
No, that's a good point. Yeah, that's when you feel threatened, that's the main thing to be worried about, that you are getting changed for someone else.
Yeah.
Because someone wants you to be changed. So that's the worst thing in a relationship. If someone says that, okay, if this is what you are, normally what I see, this is a pattern as well. You'll see in many places, say, it goes both ways for men and women. So when someone is in a certain way, you like them, be it a man or a woman. But once you are together, whether by marriage or in a relationship, then you try to change that person. So most of the time in the societies, what I've seen, say you met a girl probably at a nightclub, or probably in a bar, or probably, places where people are going, and she dressed in a certain way. He liked it. He was dancing with her probably in a bar or something. But after they got married, this is the girl who's wearing the hijab the first. I mean, she's the one who has to cover herself up now. But this is how you liked her. But now you are asking her to change herself. I mean, there's no harm in it.
It's conflicted as well, isn't it? I think those certain individuals, they don't like what they like. They think they shouldn't like it, but actually they do like it. And hence they start blaming the person for wearing whatever they're starting to wear. And in my case, I just think to myself, like, I'm trying to look at it from an outside perspective, and the advice I would give my friends is the same advice that they're giving me, and it's, you know, like niceness and things like that. It's not gonna change anything because it's such a like embedded pattern.
And also,
that,
it's more to do with when you are doing something that's in their interest, and they would be rather behaving very nicely because it's in their interest. But when it's not really working for them, that's when you see the real face. So there's nothing in it for you, basically. So it's for the other person. So whenever they want, it can be, I mean, as I'm saying, even we all go through these things. I've been through it too in my life at some point. So you feel that that's the time when you have to decide, and we all go through it at the same time. We feel like, oh my God, the good times are so good, you know? But problem is you have to think about the present.
And then the additional thing, I also said that last week, was once if that's happening, then this other person is also not going to find the same happiness that he would find if he found someone that is more like whatever it is that he envisioned that he's trying to make you into. You know what I mean? So it's really not benefiting either one of you to keep going. Like, and I'm saying that only because I've had a friend who was married, and they were both so different to each other. And there's this idea that, well, opposites attract. Okay, not sure where that came from, because the result is that they're not in harmony, and they were both miserable. And then they split up. They actually became really good friends. They both got remarried again, and that was the end of it. But both were just as unhappy. So this other person is going to benefit from your decision if you really feel that the harmony is just not happening. So
some people are.
We're not going to tell you what to do. We're acknowledging
she has
what
done
you're
it.
saying,
Congrats.
but you've already done it.
I feel like I'm still. I mean, it's still a process, because you know, when you make a decision and the other person is disrespecting it, and they're even disrespecting the decision that you're making, saying, "Oh, don't make the decision while you're angry." And I wasn't angry. I was calm. I was very calm. Didn't use any bad language. And what you said, Esther, last week, I was thinking to myself, that's true. Like, he can find someone who's quite similar to him or whatever he's looking for, and it's not a decision that's just for me. Because and I think to myself, why is he, or both of us or whatever, we're still holding on to this? But I feel now I've kind of shifted, and I'm just thinking he wants me to be a certain way, but I'm not that way. So he needs to go and find that kind of other person that he's looking for. But
and
he's still hanging on, and I'm so confused about that.
And Selena, what's your idea on boundaries? Because that's where now this is a conversation I feel which is quite relevant now, because
boundaries are so important. But what I do is, like, because I've had not very great experiences in the past. My best friend, actually, she observed this. She goes, when someone does something nice for me, I kind of hold on to it, and I'm like, oh my God, that person is so nice and so sweet and so kind. And if they overstep my boundaries, I let them, but it's because I don't want to lose them. I just kind of like forget about it, or like just, I don't know, talk to myself. But boundaries are so important, because once somebody goes over it, they will continue to do so.
But now at the crossroads you are in, what do you feel like? Say, I understand, say, you're telling a particular person probably not to give you a call or not to try to get in touch with you, but they're not listening. Say, this is an example. I'm not saying that's what's happening with you.
Yeah.
But how would you deal with that? Even though I understand previously you probably had allowed things like that, this encroachment. But now, how would you deal with the situation now?
I would, especially if a person becomes stalkerish and stuff, like they start stalking and going crazy, I would block them on everything.
Yeah,
because that's the way to stop. I think in the 21st century, especially.
It is. Completely. And the other thing that does is that it's, when someone is heartbroken over another person, they'll try to look at what they're doing. What are they doing now? Who are they with? It's also not good for them as well.
Yeah, and I understand that completely. Everybody, we're all human. We'll feel, jealous or whatever it is, and we look back in the past about like happy memories.
Exactly.
But the current thing with my situation is that he knows it's not working. I know it's not working. So we both need to like make this decision and actually stick to it, because, like you were saying, he's not happy. I'm not happy.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
It's about emotional maturity and emotional intelligence as well, to a certain extent at some point. Because for some people, it's like, no, if you can't be mine, you can't be anyone else's.
Anybody else's. Oh, that's just, for me, that's really not good. That's very bad. If someone said that to me, I'll be like, no, that's extremely like unhealthy. So obviously I'm not going to, rub somebody's face into like a new person, like here it's a new person.
Yeah, that's
But,
respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you respect each other.
Yeah,
True.
exactly.
Different paths that you're going on, because I also wouldn't like, probably, I wouldn't want to meet the new person, and that's just my decision.
Yeah.
Because
Or
you
at
have all
least
these
you need some
experiences
time, both of
together.
Yeah,
you.
some time. Time does heal
Exactly.
things like that.
Yeah, I just felt really, really like, actually on the last week's conversation on the phone, I was going to start crying because I felt so emotional and horrible,
Oh
but I
my
just
God.
contained it. um, yeah, I feel like, no, this decision, because I've given it so many chances, and it's just not improving, and
Yeah.
no one should be like made to feel like this. And
No.
yeah,
Because the decision is the first step, and which you have taken. And I understand, as you said, it's in a process. So you have taken the decision, and the next one is that how you want it. Problem is that sometimes we fall a victim to the situation when they come back to you and keep on entreating and saying that this is not right, we can make it work, and you feel like probably he has changed or she has changed. That's hard, and that's when we get weaker, probably.
no,
And
but that has already happened. So now,
okay,
especially yesterday, I thought nothing bad is going to happen, but it did again, and I'm the one who's left feeling like, whatever, like horrible and everything. So I can see the pattern, and I am sometimes more emotionally with it or intelligent than another person. Like, I kind of have higher empathy and sympathy and all of that. So sometimes people who have these things, like higher empathy, we are the ones who like kind of fall victim, quotation marks, because people just, they abuse it. It's not a nice word, obviously, but they do.
no, I mean to their own interest, because there's a pattern. If someone is, I'm not saying that particular person in question here is a narcissist, but sometimes most people, when it goes to a point that it's all about them. So
Yeah.
they want a particular person in their life because that gives them the pleasure, in a sense, because they don't want to feel lonely, but they don't have time for the other person. So it's all about me, me, me. So
Yeah,
whatever.
definitely. I can see the narcissistic, like traits and things.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that I'm, an absolutely perfect, but I can't be in something, and people shouldn't be in anything that is like making them dim their light. That's what's happening. I'm dimming myself, my personality, my light, everything I am, like my voice, and it's just not nice.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
having
if
said
you
all
get
this, I do
changed.
have the small poem, and
Yeah.
then you can,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great.
Perfect.
speak,
Yeah. On a high
speak to the
note.
other person. Okay, so it's called Tides of Life. Strength comes in waves, comes and goes, when all I feel like doing is running into the throes of arms, and at other occasions of jumping up and down with the serotonin pumping through my veins, pulsating within, the deep pleasures, invisible under heated skin. Mind buzzes, swarms of thoughts, in minutiae, keep a steady heart and hand, measured breath, calm and planned, by trial and error, motion after motion, years of subtle practice, wave after wave, enjoying life as it falters and rises. The end.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Very nice.
Thank you. I just felt like it reflected me right now. Yeah, so that's what's been going on with me.
Well, onwards
Yeah.
and upwards. Upwards
Yeah.
only allowed.
I almost feel like I want to share poetry as well, because the thing was that I had a performance last week which got cancelled.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thankfully I have the book here. So it's about, since we are talking about the concept of freedom, in a sense, freedom to be ourselves. So this is called, I'd written this one because normally what stops us, we dream a lot about a lot of different things, but we end up not taking the action. So say you're feeling something, but it's a matter of decision that you couldn't do it for a while, but now you have taken it. So it's called What's Stopping You? Sometimes the world awaits your arrival, while the journey has yet to meet you on the road, and you are somewhere snoozing the alarm. The rubber has yet to hit the tarmac, though you are making your stops at every street, but that's all in your dreams, and in time you will forge more.
Mm.
You say to yourself, it's all good, it's okay, because you're just busy collecting your thoughts. No time to exchange the absorbed glances, favorite smells of different dinners, familiar faces of unknown emotions, troubled and lost evenings of distant voices, and the dream continues. While the journey waits by the wayside for you, you tug the duvet a little tighter under your feet, while the reluctant frowns overtop the floral edges. The warmth of comfort, the ease of the known, outcomes repeated on a loop. And our love for the chalked boundaries. A ghostly wind can make the lines blurry. Perhaps that's what we need sometimes. While your trembling fingers reach for the alarm once more, snooze. Your soul rests in a deep, secure slumber while the journey awaits you. The roads beyond the fear to the other side where the freedom awaits you. What's stopping you? On the other side, a new day awaits your freedom.
Yay!
Yeah. Wow. I was like deep in like a reverie.
You're good.
Yeah, I mean, that's the idea of freedom, how it comes when you found sometimes the vision. We have a lot of visions, but they end up being our dreams, and dreams, they get lost if you don't take your actions. So if you have taken your decision, now you have to see through whatever is good for you. You would know it better. You are the only person who would know better than anyone else. But
And I know all my friends keep on saying, I deserve better, I deserve better. And it's just what you were saying about, I think, was it self-love, self-respect
Yeah.
last week. I
self-worth
feel
as
like
well. Yeah.
this is something I do need to work on, because I give way too much benefit of the doubt, too many chances, too many this, too many that. So tolerating something, obviously there's a line, isn't it? And then again with boundaries, but too much tolerance is just not good. Not a good idea.
It's disrespecting yourself as well. Your self-respect is almost like you're trampling on it.
Yeah.
So that's a very harmful thing for anyone. But great,
True.
lovely poem, and also on a high note that we come to know that you are on a path to finding yourself again, and not. I would say you haven't lost yourself, so
No.
there's no reason, or I wouldn't even say that trying to find yourself. You haven't lost, but if you feel that you're in the process of losing yourself, you're stopping it. So that's the best part.
Definitely. 100% agree with that. And your poem was amazing, by the way. I feel like what you were saying about the snooze, memories, like holding on to memories, and just like kind of reminiscing, but
Yeah,
doing too
I
much
was
of
kind
that
of
can
thinking,
stop.
imagine in a winter morning,
Oh.
you keep on pressing the snooze button. It's
Yeah.
almost like in life, we think, okay, just a little bit more, a little bit more. It's almost like pressing the snooze button.
Yeah.
So when you're saying, let's try a little bit more, but when you know everything is wrong and you need to take an action, you need to get out of that bed. Even if it's cold winter, you need to take some action, which you're not doing it. So it's almost in real life situation, when you feel like you need to take a decision, a step towards, it would be a positive step towards.
Yeah, positivity, exactly. I was just
Yeah.
going to say positivity, positive step, not a negative step.
Yeah, and for change is always scary, any change. Whether the change would be, you would be alone for a while, be with yourself and just all by yourself. It can be a little scary, but to be honest with you, once you get comfortable with that, that's very empowering.
And peaceful.
And it's not just
peaceful as well.
advice. I'm saying that I've read somewhere things we have done. We both of us, we have done. I've done with myself. You have to go through the process of being comfortable with yourself. Just you, and there's no one else. And there are times when you are going, I mean, I feel awkward. There are times in my life when I went to a restaurant, say, just on my own, people are there. You can see everyone in the restaurant around you, like a boyfriend, girlfriend, or probably partners. And there I am sitting at a table and just eating all by myself. But the thing is,
Yeah, I do it. I do that all the time, actually. I mean, that I'm very comfortable with, but just because of like whatever life situation. But I know what you mean. I did this recently, and I was looking at everyone. It was such a busy restaurant. Then I was like, you know what? I had a lovely time. Went to a gallery, and I'm really hungry, and I'm going to eat. And who cares about all these people in the restaurant? Like,
exactly. No, that's great, Selena. I mean, if you practice one thing and try check that, can you sit down with yourself just without taking your phone out or doing something? I mean, I know you can because you say that you read a lot. So there are hours on end probably you're spending just by yourself reading a book or be.
oh no, I wish. I do understand what you're saying with the phone. I have like thousands of books, but the phone is it's almost like your friend, because obviously your friends are in the phone, right? And you pick it up, you look at the news, you go on social media, you go on WhatsApp, and just. Yeah, it is something that it can be a huge distraction as well as obviously a good thing. But what you're saying, to be by myself, no phone, and just, it feels really refreshing sometimes when you leave your phone in charge and you're just away from it.
Yeah.
I'm practicing more and more, to be honest.
Yeah, you do.
I leave my phone literally
All over the place.
everywhere around the house, but with me, intentionally.
Oh, but come on, Ershad, you guys have each other. Like,
That's true.
No, even say when she's not around, say she's at work, I'm at home working in the studio or on my own, then I sometimes leave the phone there. But there is an added caution I have to, because if she calls, so good thing is that if she calls me, it rings on my laptop as well, so through the cloud. So that's a good sign. So I don't keep my
Burst
phone.
out in the whole house.
Yeah.
Hello.
Even though I have WhatsApp on my laptop as well. But I don't open that. Yeah, I try my best. Getting better. Because, it's very important.
Definitely something to work on, especially breakups and things like that. You're very tempted. It's like itchy hands or something.
Oh,
You're just tempted to message, or if they've messaged, you want to message them back, and sometimes you become overly polite, almost formal.
I would ask you if you have time this evening after the show, after we finish the show, by the way. On Netflix, there is a documentary called Social Dilemma.
Oh, social dilemma. Yeah, I think it's on my list. I've got so many things on my list.
You should watch that. It's about social media, how it's like a slot machine. So every time you refresh on Instagram, anywhere, you just drag it down, a new post comes up. So it's almost like that. That's the same concept of a slot machine that you're like, okay, what's next? Okay, let's see what's next. What's the next cat video? So it's really tough, and
it's like an addiction, definitely.
It's an addiction, yeah.
Because even the color of the notifications on Facebook and WhatsApp, they made it a particular type of red that you can see from the corner of your eye. Like, I'm not going to lie, like it actually makes you like open up the apps, and because it could have been like a dark red, or I don't know, black or something. But they actually very, in a way, sly, because obviously they're making money out of this and all our information and everything. But they think about everything, and it says on your phone, I think, how many times you pick up the phone. I've got a setting. And obviously there's things now where it can say to you, like, it can give you a limit on like how many hours you spend on your phone, and when you should put it down and like go to sleep. So there are kind of like reforms.
So that's another battle that we all have to fight, kind of. So including you, me, Esther, everyone. Yeah. So on that note, Selena, thanks a lot, and
thank you. And I will watch the documentary.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And let us know, and share some of the wisdom from there. And that's true, because everyone who's been working in the companies like Google, Facebook, Pinterest, and everywhere. The president of Pinterest is there. The guy who's working for Google, the guy who's working for Facebook, they were the ones who just came out of that, and they had to, it's like blowing the whistle. Almost.
Wow. Yeah, whistleblowing. Apparently, Mark Zuckerberg, was it? I think it was him who doesn't let his children have Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, so they know how bad it is. It's like, I don't know, junk food, but for the brain.
Yeah, that's right.
It is.
Spiritual junk food.
I mean, it has some qualities in a sense. I found many of my friends.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, back from even 25 years, 20 years, school friends, many friends
Yeah.
we have totally lost touch of. But
Yeah.
after that,
Yeah.
how we control it. But problem
Yeah.
is that it's uncontrollable. Even
Yeah.
the people, they design it and then they fall prey to the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it starts to control us, and
Yeah.
the big problem is how to
That's the
keep
main
it
idea.
ethical. Ethical.
Ethical, yeah. All right then, Selena.
Okay.
Thanks
Thank
a
you
lot.
again.
You have a
No
good
problem.
evening and hope to hear from you soon. Further updates.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
So that was Selena, and we had spoken to her last week, and it's so amazing. I feel so uplifted every time I get to hear that someone, even just by sharing, not that it's a lot of tips here and there, but the thing is through experiences, through having my chats with people, reading, and thinking about the situation and my research and the things we talk about, how we can provide, at least if you give someone a link where they should be tapping on or something they can discuss,
Oh,
even
we have-
within themselves,
we have
spending
another
time.
call.
We have another call, and we have
I think we have Shakib in the house.
Shakib Khan Mimo.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to
Hello,
Knowing Who
how are
You
you both?
Are. Good. Thank you for calling.
Shakib, sorry you had to
good.
wait in a long line, kind of, and you tried calling twice already.
Absolutely fine.
So how's your evening today?
Yes, it was good. Gloomy anyway.
Yeah, today it was,
It
but
It was cold.
yeah,
Yeah. Proper
Yeah.
English Christmas weather.
that's why we're wearing our.
We're wearing our Christmas jumpers for this.
Yeah, I can say that. Yeah, looks good.
So Shakib
Yeah.
was the one. Let's jump back into the topic
Yeah.
because Shakib shared my post,
Yeah.
which I posted yesterday, and which was, does an atheist need to hate religion? So that was my thing about, like, if you're an atheist, if you're a non-believer, why would you disrespect other religion? Being a non-believer myself, but it doesn't mean that, and you have to just, anyone who's not an atheist or a non-believer, you have to start treating them differently and insult their religion in front of them and saying bad things and distorting words as well. So I don't want to mention anything like that because that's really very abhorrent and I couldn't take it. And at some point I thought that, okay, I have to talk
Yeah.
about that. That's where I came from. So what do you think of that idea? And if there was anything that I could add, if there's anything that I was wrong about, what's your view? Since you shared the post.
Yeah, basically, no. The reason why I shared even on my wall in public, I found it very agreeable. To be honest, I've listened to the whole discussion that you had,
No, thank you.
and I was pretty agree with every word with you. And when I had read some articles and blogs before that. Some of the interesting article I found that some research took place in the US and in Europe. So you can find this as well in the blog, which you can find on secularism and nonreligion.org.
Okay.
On that website, which is quite interesting. So the read was about. So they found this. The study found that the atheists, they are less welcoming, by the other religious or believers, or the religious group of people. However, the same thing happens for the atheist. So the study found that the atheists, as you mentioned, that they have kind of hate or angry or anger towards the believer, towards the theist groups. So this is reciprocal for both. Mostly what I found that atheists, they hate more Islamic point of view or some Christian view as well. But anyway, they have a good intention towards the humanitarian tasks or activities like women rights or LGBTQ plus act or equality right. So things like that. But yes, in my opinion, what I find, like, I was totally agree with your point of view that a person who doesn't believe in religion or anything, some people are like spiritual as well. For instance, the philosophy of Lalan Shaji. So the spirituality, if I talk from that point of view as well, I mean, they don't mind. I mean, a believer come to their shrine, or anyone, is welcoming, is welcome to them. So that's the main issue. But I personally don't think that if I don't believe in religion, I mean, I have to or I need to really hate people from other religious groups, because this is something this doesn't actually resemble the idea of atheism. And
no, my point is, even being a non-believer myself, say for example, you said that in terms of women's rights and a lot of other rights or fundamental movement, they are some of the forerunners. But my point is, why do you have to be a non-believer to do those things? Just because, I mean, say for example, if those people were, if they belong to any other religion, you can do it. Still, you can do that probably. I mean, this is how it should be. This is what my problem is. That why would you get this intellectual superiority? I mean, I never felt that I'm something different, I'm something special just because I'm a non-believer myself. I always say that, okay, if you want to do good to someone, be good to someone, you don't have to follow any religion. But if you're not following it, you have extra responsibility. Because if I'm not following it, people start pointing finger at me saying that, okay, Ershad, you're not following any religion. So first thing that comes to mind, that this guy is depraved. That he is kind of, he has gone off the rails, and he's probably, because he wants to carry on a life of depravity, so that's why he has those plans of not following any religion. Because he probably like to, I mean, like the usual thing people say, they like to drink probably, he has other bad habits, or character has some issues. Even though I'm not a drinker, I don't smoke even. So my point is, from the point that when you start feeling that just because you're a non-believer, you're intellectually on a higher plane, that's where my problem is. And they started treating everyone else with some kind of, they scoff at every other religion or every other followers of other religions. It feels like, okay, so, oh, you are a Muslim, oh, you're a Hindu, okay, okay, you're an idiot. Because it feels like, because you are following a religion that makes you something inferior to them intellectually, because they believe in something, and I take it as a personal insult. Because being a non-believer myself, if these people are acting this way, it means that I belong to the same clan. And I behave in the same way probably. This is what people... And I feel that, okay, imagine when there's Islamic terrorism or terrorism from any other religion that happens worldwide. You'll see globally, many Muslims, they protest against that. Because they say, I don't belong to that group. This is not me. And the whole world is thinking every Muslim is bad, but this is not me. The same thing, when I'm a non-believer, if any non-believer acts in a certain way, say when someone is saying Allah Pak, right? And that person is distorting it to a very objectionable word, Allah, then adding something which I don't want to pronounce on the mic now.
Which she did, by the way.
Yeah.
That woman did on the YouTube show or whatever.
And the guy...
Disgraceful.
She was talking to, he was constantly saying, please don't say that. Because that's disrespectful. And she was laughing and saying that, sorry, this is how I talk. So that's where my problem is. I mean, what kind of sadism is this? What kind of pleasure you're getting out of torturing someone mentally and belittling his faith, his belief? And that's all I said. That's where my point is. I'm not pro-religion. I'm not against atheism, anything. My point is, it's against humanism. Like, you are being disrespectful to other human, and main problem is when you keep on making people angry the way you said. Another point, I'm just clarifying what I have said in post because it was in Bengali, so people would know since I'm doing it in English now. Another point being, when someone is, say, an eye for an eye would make the whole world blind. That was my point. Because if you say that, okay, that's how I'd been treated. So what you're doing now, you're treating similarly. So their family members, their friend would think, okay, you have done it, we're going to do that too. We'll take our knives out. We'll take our, our swords out and cut each other's head. So you have cut my head, I'll cut your head. So this is how I'm going to be. So end of the day, everyone would be either headless or everyone would be blind, So, and what I was saying, darkness, if there's darkness, and if you want to take the darkness away, you can't do that with darkness. You have to bring light.
Absolutely.
So that's what my point was. But in Facebook, somehow, someone got probably threatened by that. And I found that I was struggling to do the live, and my live option on Facebook has been disabled now. I can't do any live on Facebook. That's why I'm doing it through YouTube. Anyway, I'm going to post this on Facebook, and let's see what they do. But point is, all I'm saying, this passive aggression, say if you're making someone angry, probably because you are on a platform, you have, say, 100,000 followers, you live in a country, in a free country like England or any part of the world, then those people in countries like Bangladesh or in any other part of the world, they couldn't take any action. They're probably in a village in Bangladesh. They're feeling bad, but they can't take any action against you. What they're doing, they find a weak dog probably walking on the road, and they start throwing stones, because this passive aggression you are suppressing inside, that that turns you into an animal yourself. No disrespect to other animals, even sometimes animals. If we talk about a dog or a cat, they're more sympathetic towards ourselves than humans are towards them.
Yeah.
If you see all the human cruelty, you see someone is beating someone with a stick and they keep on beating them until their death. So these are the kind of thing that happens only because we are condoning behaviors like that. When you're pushing someone to their limit, they can't do anything. This is what they're doing.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the other thing, I mean, altogether, what I find or what I feel is like, it is very important to be tolerant with each other, because society is a society is formed with many kind of people, many kind of group of people. So it is very natural to have different opinions or different belief or different norms or customs in our society. But the most important thing is how people manage to tolerate each other and behave with a decent, manner, which is very important. And I understand some religious group, they sometimes become aggressive upon the, atheist or atheist people. But maybe the atheist, they said something like, as you mentioned, that Allah, then something she said which they didn't like, and obviously this is disrespectful to the other group
it's
of
provoking.
people. And
you're provoking.
it is provoking. Yeah, absolutely. And which is not nice at all. And being an atheist, how they representing their belief or their own custom, which is very wrong way, I believe.
Because if you're pointing fingers, say for example you're saying this religion or that religion is bad, fine, and whatever they said in their religious books are bad too. But my point is, if all those things are bad, what good things you are doing that they can follow as an example? What example are you setting for yourself by behaving the similar way? I understand. I agree. There are a lot of wrong things that can be either modified or changed or totally expunged from the books, religious books. But they're still there. So if you don't like it, that's fine. That's why you're not following a religion. But what are you doing? And if you want them to change, so just from your example, do you want them to change? And they will think like, okay, how good you are yourself. Why would I leave my religion for you? Who are you? Right?
Yeah.
So Shakib, you had
Yeah.
a lovely song.
Yeah.
You every now and then I heard you sing that. It's a Lalon song.
Oh, yes.
It has a similar message.
Yes.
I
it
think
has.
I don't
Yeah.
know if your guitar is somewhere nearby, so we would love to listen to that song.
My guitar is not with me right now. But I can sing like without the guitar. But
Oh yeah,
although without warmed up voice anyway.
yeah, we can give it
In
a
the
try.
cold winter evening in England.
Yeah, as you can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
We don't mind. Let's if you're okay, if you have
Yeah.
your reference key with you, you can try to sing. We'd love to hear.
Yeah, I can just. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's try then. Okay. এই দেশে যা পাপ গণ্য, এই দেশে যা পাপ গণ্য, অন্য দেশে পুণ্যতা, অন্য দেশে পুণ্যতা, পাপ পুণ্যের কথায় আমি কারে বাসুধা, পাপ পুণ্যের কথায় আমি কারে বাসুধা, তিব্বত নিয়ম অনুসারে এক নারী বহু পতি ধরে, তিব্বত নিয়ম অনুসারে এক নারী বহুপতি ধরে, এখানে তাহলে পড়ে, এখানে তাহলে পড়ে ব্যভিচারী দণ্ড হয়, ব্যভিচারী দণ্ড হয়, পাপ পুণ্যের কথায় আমি কারে বাসুধা, পাপ পুণ্যের কথায় আমি কারে বাসুধা। Thank you.
God, you are so good. I was just whispering to him, he is so good.
Thank you.
Oh
Thank you.
my God. After Ershad, you're definitely my most favorite singer.
That's so biased. Oh my God, I'm embarrassed now. I'm sorry.
Well,
Thank
you'd
you
have
so
a problem
much.
if I said he was my favorite singer.
No,
No. That is great.
no, I mean she always says that, and she was whispering into. I mean, you probably
Yeah.
couldn't see that to my ears, saying
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh my God, oh my God, he's so good. He's so good.
You'll see it when you look back at the video.
You have a lovely message from Selena.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
saying there's something so beautiful about Bangla music, singing Alada Ekta Beauty.
Alada ekta
She was born, I think she was born in England and she was raised here.
Okay.
And 3F, fellow filling footage. I don't know
we
who
don't
that
know
is.
who that is, but we're just
Baba,
saying
very
Baba,
nice
very
sing.
nice, very nice.
Sorry?
singing. Huh?
Oh, sorry, Shakib said something.
Oh, Shakib, do you know who they
Oh,
are?
no. No, actually, no.
Okay,
Oh,
I
well,
don't
okay.
know.
3F, we love you. Thank you for joining us, by the way, and thank you for your lovely
It
comments.
says fellow filling footage.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then Selena
Okay.
also says, what is the name from the song? Is it an original? I would love to listen to it. Shakib.
Yeah, Shakib, if you could answer
I
the
think
question.
it's called,
I think
I mean, different people call it different name. I mean, but if you just like type Pap Punner Kotha, it should come.
It's a
on
Lalun
YouTube
song.
as well.
So
Lalun.
Selena,
It's a Lalun
love
song.
songs.
yeah, probably on YouTube you'll
So-
find, but whatever version
Yeah.
you'll find, it won't sound as good because that wouldn't be sung by Shakib. So that's the thing.
Yeah, it's
No,
true.
Shakib,
No,
your
you're
voice has a
specialized.
quality.
We have a plan.
Yeah, Shakib and I.
We have a plan actually
Yeah.
to, I mean, obviously record this song as well. I mean, I would like to like really sing this song in a different version of
Yeah.
like my own.
because you have
Yeah.
a very soothing voice. It's very it's calmer.
Thank you so much.
It just makes you
Thank
feel quite relaxed.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, I think it has something to do with your own demeanor as well.
Yeah.
How you are as a
Very
person.
peaceful individual.
Very calm, quiet, peaceful.
Oh, it's Neha.
Thank
She's
you,
fellow
thank
feeling
you.
footage.
Hi guys, it's me.
I had no idea. Hi, Neha. That's great that you're joining us, fellow feeling footage.
Oh, is that?
It's Neha.
It's interesting
Oh,
name.
then she changed the name.
Fellow feeling footage.
That's really cute.
Interesting.
Oh, because she always posts
Yeah.
like fellows, like feeling like dogs and really cute stories. And
Oh, that's the
everything. Yeah,
footage
that's
she's
probably
talking
why,
about. Very nice.
yeah. Mima, what is the song
Yeah.
that in the movie what Laland? It's the
Oh,
last
she's
song.
talking
Which song?
about Milon Hobe Kotodine.
Oh, is that the one?
Okay,
Oh
okay.
my God! Can you sing?
This is
that?
another one. Although I don't know the words in full,
There's a
but
very
I
specific
know a little
rhythm
bit.
to it.
Yeah,
Chatoko prayohor. That's the
Oh
one.
yeah, that's right.
yeah. I think it's a American.
che thake kalo shoshi. I'm trying to remember. That's why. I mean, if you know it better,
Yeah.
then probably you should sing it.
No, you sing,
Hobo
please.
hobole
Yeah.
chorono dashi. Hobo bole chorono dashi. ও সে হয় না কপাল গুনে ও সে হয় না কপাল গুনে আমার মনের মানুষের সনে আমার মনের মানুষের সনে মিলন হবে কত দিনে
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
She loves that
Oh
song.
my God! Especially
Excellent,
this
and you should sing this song as well. You should record it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, and the
You
last
sing it
song of the
really
album.
nice.
because
The rendition was very good.
we watched the movie together
In Bangladesh.
in Bangladesh.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
because I was trying to get
Monar
her
Manush?
acquainted to the. It was the Indian one where Prosenjit
Yeah.
was acting.
Okay, Moner Manush. I
Moner
think.
Manush, exactly.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So I was trying to
That's
get
a
her
nice
acquainted with the culture of Bangladesh and giving her a bit of a
Oh, yes.
crash course. So yeah,
Well, and he was also trying to explain to me the roots of Joy Guru whenever we say this. Like, well, what
Okay.
does it actually mean and where does it come from? I mean, what a story. By the way, there's a message here from Selena. She says, can you please sing Nichua Patare?
Nithua Pathare. I don't know if Shakib knows that.
And she said either
never
Ershad
sang
or
that song.
Shakib.
But I heard it. It's a nice song.
Oh, this is nice. La Missa says, nice singing Ershad and Mimo Uncle.
Uncle.
Yeah.
Okay. Shakib, I think since Selena, okay, let me give a bit of a description about her. What she is, since she was raised in England, but she has a huge affinity for Bangla music. And she, and along with, because they are part of BBPC, it's British Bilingual Poetry Collective. So she's a poet herself. There's another poet we have.
Wow.
They are both raised in England. So, but the kind of Bangla music they listen to, even you don't know, I don't know. And we don't listen
I
sometimes.
see.
So they delve quite deeper. And sometimes they find something totally out of the blue. It's like, do you know that song? শ্রাবণের মেঘগুলো জড়ো হলো আকাশে. So even that kind of song, which we don't sing anymore. So
Yeah.
no, I mean, because we listen to the songs when we are in high school.
Oh,
A
and
lot.
And yeah, I think we just
sing it. I want a high school song. Come
we
on,
have just
come on.
grown out of that. That's
No,
all.
you haven't grown. You haven't. Come on, grow back into it. What is?
Shakib is laughing. There's a
I mean,
lot. It's
you know the
fraught
reason
with
why.
meaning.
I think
Okay.
you got the point why I'm laughing.
Oh, okay.
But because he
Okay.
knows very well.
I'm not gonna make you do anything uncool on our show. Sorry for making you uncool.
So
I mean, there's nothing wrong with the song. It's a nice song.
No, it's
But
just there's
the
like
thing,
several
like,
layers
it was
of
one
meaning
thing-
that we're missing
Yeah,
right now.
most performed song in our country.
Yeah.
In Once Upon a Time, and
Oh.
which actually, I mean, some point, I mean, to some extent, we feel a little like, okay, not this song, maybe the other song,
like
Yeah,
Shade
but
to
it's a
Me
nice
has the same kind of status, but I think Shade to Me still has some kind of relevance. Ayubachu
I
Shade to
can
Me,
see.
but
Yes, yeah.
but there are certain songs. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we probably have grown too cool for our own good, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
That's what I
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
But Selena is saying Shraboner is such a classic, love it, amazing.
Is that the one you were just singing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We want to hear it, Esther and Selena. Yay!
Shaki, do you remember the song?
Shraboner Megguli.
Huh?
I can sing a little.
Yeah. Let's do that.
You do one part, Ershad does the other
Yeah,
part.
he'll be like, Aaj keno mon, and I'll be like, Aaj
Oh, yeah,
keno
the harmony
mon,
part, yeah.
udashi hoye.
Yeah, the late.
Okay, go,
Yeah,
go
Shaki,
ahead.
let's
roll,
try.
roll.
Okay, okay, ready. শ্রাবণের মেঘগুলো জড়ো হলো আকাশে, অঝরে নামবে বুঝি শ্রাবণী ঝড়ায়। শ্রাবণের মেঘগুলো জড়ো হলো আকাশে, অঝরে নামবে বুঝি শ্রাবণী ঝড়ায়। আজ কেন
আজ কেন
মন
মন
উদাসী হয়ে
উদাসী হয়ে
দূর জানা চায় হারাতে।
চায় হারাতে. This is how the song was done.
Oh wow! Okay,
Yeah.
this is amazing.
So
This is like
yeah.
a live
I don't know.
combo.
We already have the latency. How it worked, I don't know.
Yeah,
It should work
it
fine.
has
I
a
mean, it sounded
latency,
fine in the
I know.
studio, and whatever happens here is what
Yeah.
they hear out there. Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, whenever Shakib is here, it's fun because we sing the songs and.
Yeah, it's nice.
I mean, how far is your guitar? You should bring your guitar, probably.
I'm actually in the other room,
Okay.
so that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And then
you
it's
can get
working.
someone to bring the guitar for you, so you can take the
Hey,
guitar and sing.
Neha, bring over the guitar.
Yeah, 3F.
Or La Missa, one of you, bring the guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Given the situation, Shakib, what other songs, say
Yeah.
classic or anything that? Yeah, there's one song which you sing a lot with Magpie. Which one is that? That's Ferdo's White song. Age
Oh, yes, that's
Age
a
Jodi
classic.
Jantam, right?
আগে যদি জানিতাম।
I think that's a classic which many people can relate to. I think you should sing that,
Yeah.
even with or without guitar.
Selena
I
said,
can
"You
maybe
can't
without a
hear me,
guitar."
but I'm laughing with such joy. Thank you, Esther, for the persuasion. I would recommend the song 100%, and thank you,
1,000.
Ershad, and 1,000%, and thank you, Ershad and Shakib, for singing."
Oh,
She's got another request.
Selena is coming with all the requests.
We have a new DJ for the show. This is
You know,
Selena.
now it's like dang tak ta-dang dang ta-dang ta-dang dak. Shakib, you know which one I'm talking about?
Which one is that?
Miles.
Oh, I understand. Oh, okay. Nisho.
Yeah.
দেখি।
It's Nisho, period.
Selena,
Okay,
you're
period
hired.
দাও, হ্যাঁ। Oh, this is
Let's
another
try
one,
that.
like
We'll take the risk. It's
Are
fun.
you doing dum-dum-dum-dum?
It's a bass thing.
Yeah.
So the song's signature is they start with a bass,
Yeah.
few lines,
Yeah.
melody lines, and like dang tak ta-dang dang ta-dang ta-dang tak.
Can you play on your guitar? I mean, we don't have an excuse. We're surrounded by guitars here.
Yeah, well, not ready though.
No?
And it says, what's that? Nisho korecho amai kinitur chalonai tumi hina hridoy amai ekaki oshohai. Oh my God, where am I taking myself? Ei haranor bedonai পুড়ে চলেছি সারাক্ষণ কেন তুমি মিছে মায়ায় বেঁধেছিলে আমায় তখন ফিরিয়ে দাও আমারই প্রেম তুমি ফিরিয়ে দাও টা-টা-টা। I just literally pushed my mic away because I thought it's going so high.
I think I hear a guitar. Did a guitar just walk in?
Oh, no.
It's so much fun.
No.
I think it's so funny
Yeah,
how this show completely goes all over the place.
Yes. No, I'm just feeling like, okay, why not? You know, Shakib is here.
After I think I heard the song after a long time. Really.
It was
It
really fun.
reminds
Okay, we're joined by
very-
more people. More and more people are joining as well, which is
Yeah.
really fun, actually.
Because that's the
Really?
fun when you
Okay.
take yourself, and I feel like you just take a bit of risk because these songs I haven't I never even performed in a band because I would normally perform most of the Ayubatu songs or even here and there some songs from James. But this song, Miles, I did. Which one is that? Jala Jala. I have done that.
Jala Jala. Okay. Okay.
Selena just said something funny. She said, Miles were way before their time. That song is on another level. This is amazing. Such a great session. So much fun.
Yeah.
Do you remember Jala Jala? I'm just taking each other, in a place just for fun.
To be honest, I never sang that song. Jala Jala.
Yeah, it's.
And I think
what's the first line? Do you remember? I don't even. I really, it's a nice tune, and what's the first line. Selena, since you're a big Miles fan, write down the first line.
The first line of Jala Jala.
Oh yeah.
I can Google it.
Oh, Jala Jala, what's the first line? Yeah, someone Google.
We're Googling it.
Let's see.
We can change the name of the show from Knowing Who You Are to Knowing Who You Sound Like.
Yeah, we sound like no one because we're totally singing from memory.
That's great.
Jala Jala, Miles. Let's see if we can do that. Oh yeah. Oh. Mon keno manena.
Oh yes.
Manena. Need you, mana. Oh, Shaki is with his guitar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Okay.
Sing that song if you can.
I just got your key when you sing from instrument.
It starts like, okay, I'll try. Oh my god. Is it F sharp minor you said? I don't know. I mean, if you
F sharp, yeah. I think if you do it E minor is better.
Okay.
E minor.
Kano manena 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 niju mana katena প্রতীক্ষায় জীবন আমার কেঁদে কেঁদে খয়ে খয়ে যায় আয়ে জ্বালা 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 এই মন জুড়ে আয়ে জ্বালা 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 এই অন্তরে আয়ে জ্বালা 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 এই মন জুড়ে আয়ে জ্বালা 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 এই অন্তরে এত নিষ্ঠুর কেন হলে whatever I forgot.
It's a nice song. Well sung. Well performed.
Oh my god. It's so much fun.
You guys are so funny.
Today, I just felt, let's not worry about what we are doing, just have some fun. Because I already, when I saw that my Facebook was disabled to do any live shows, it really was a low moment. I was like, how low people can get. But then I feel like now, I'm totally waking up.
Good. Good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, yeah.
Oh, love this Miles throwback. Maybe London's biggest Miles fan. Oh my god.
Lamissa saying, wow.
What other good Miles song do we know?
Yeah, come on, Selena. DJ Selena in the house. Can we have a private live party where you just play songs, Ershad and Sabi?
Can we
I know one song, but I forgot anyway. Which, I mean, it was like, I forgot the chords because it's quite complicated chord progression, but it's a very nice song. It was like
just water down the chords probably.
প্রথম কবিতা এসে বলে হাত ধরে নিয়ে চলো অনেক দূরের দেশে কবিতার মতো প্রথম কবিতা এসে বলে হাত ধরে নিয়ে চলো অনেক দূরের দেশে
It's a nice song.
And then তোমারই আশায় খুঁজে ফিরেছি পাইনি তো আজ তোমায় তোমারই আশায় খুঁজে ফিরেছি পাইনি তো আজ খুঁজে এই পথ চলা তুই কাছে এসে ভালোবেসে নেই তো আমি I forget the lyric, but it's a nice song.
Yeah, it's a very nice song.
I think that's the only song I like. I mean, in Miles. I mean, I didn't hear much Miles because I wasn't never a big fan of Miles. But I was a very big fan of like.
Yeah, don't say that in front of Shafina.
But Miles I heard less. But this song particularly I love. You know.
No, this is amazing. I mean, for that time, to be honest, because the quarters were divided, probably some people were more LRB than Miles, some people were more Miles than LRB. But my younger brother, he had all those tapes. I mean, in our household, the thing was, he would have all the Bangladeshi band tapes because he was playing for bands as well. He started playing for bands quite young. But I would listen to all English songs. And it was my thing. It was a bit of snobbish, you know. I would be like, no, I don't want to buy those cassettes. But I would buy all the cassettes and I would always borrow from him, room to room. My next room, I'll take his cassettes and play them. But then he will take it back anyway within an hour. But that's how I listen to Miles. Okay, Shakib, you have your guitar. What song?
It's fine. I mean, you sing, please. I have sung.
No, I'm just joking. I'm not singing, to be honest, as you can see. I'm just doing whatever. No.
We do Shesh Corona and I'll sing along.
Oh, she loves Shesh Corona. And she loves to sing along and she wants to learn that song.
Yeah, except I can't.
Oh, really?
No, it's fine.
No?
I was about to take the guitar.
Why not?
No. Then you have to move back and all
It's okay.
that.
I'll move back.
Okay.
It's not knowing who Esther is.
Because that's the chord Shakib uses and
maybe Ershad bhai.
Yeah.
Maybe you can sing. I can back you up with the chords.
Which one?
Shesh Corona.
The Shesh Corona, I can carry on, but main thing is we have a latency. When you play,
Oh, yeah.
it doesn't go accordingly. That's the problem.
You have to. You go very slow.
Then you carry on. Yeah.
Let me try. Because we were just doing that song the other day, so I probably remember a little bit from there. What I have got myself into. শেষ করোনা শুরুতে খেলা না ভেঙো না দীপ জেলে নিভে দিও না শেষ করোনা শুরুতে খেলা না ভেঙো না দীপ জেলে নিভে দিও না মন যদি নাহি দা মন তবে নিও না শেষ করো না শুরুতে খেলা না ভেঙো না দীপ জেলে নিভে দিও না এতটুকু জীবন তবু কেন আজও ভালোবাসো না That's Esther's favorite line. চলে যাব যখন আগে খুঁজে আর কবু পাবে না শেষ করো না শুরুতে খেলা না ভেঙো না দীপ জেলে নিভে দিও না মন যদি নাহি দা মন তবে নিও না
Wow.
That
Nice
was
one.
exciting.
Thank you. So we have in the meantime, sing one from LRB. Yeah, that's Neha, 3 fellow feeling footage. I think Shakib, you can try that. I'll leave it to you.
Lamisa.
You have a lovely song from Bachu Bhai. Lamisa, Auntie Esther, can you sing for us too? Woo! Wow, nice one, Ershad. Thank you, Neha. So, yeah, Shakib, Ayu Bachu.
Bachu Bhai, okay, maybe. বহুদূর যেতে হবে
My favorite.
এখনো পথে অনেক রয়েছে বাকি বহুদূর যেতে হবে এখনো পথে অনেক রয়েছে বাকি ভালোবাসা বিশ্বাস রেখো হয়তো অচেনা মনে হতে পারে আমাকে তুমি ভয় পেও না তুমি থেমে যেও না তুমি ভয় পেও না তুমি থেমে যেও না তুমি ভয় পেও না আগামীর পথে হাতে হাত রেখে পাড়ি দিতে হবে দীর্ঘ নদী বুক থেমে যাবে অভিযোগ অভিমানে অবিশ্বাস বুকে থাকে যদি তুমি ভয় পেও না তুমি থেমে যেও না তুমি ভয় পেও না তুমি থেমে যেও না তুমি ভয় পেও না
Amazing. One of my favorite songs by Ayu Bachu.
Yeah,
It's a sad thing. I have been to different tours with him at some point.
yeah.
And I asked him, literally, I said, Bachu Bhai, can you please sing that song on a live? He said, no, it's not on the set list. We haven't practiced it. I said, how come you? Because I think it was on an album called Screwdriver or something. And it was his solo song. It was not LRB's song. Probably that's why he didn't do it. Because he did a lot of, mixtape songs. Yeah. So I think, let's see what Selena is saying. Another Miles request, Din Fire Gelo, Din Fire Elo. Wow. Do you know this song? Selena beats me, trust me. The song, our knowledge is, it's really embarrassing that you know more than definitely, because we grew up in Bangladesh. And we only know, I know Jala Jala, Nisho, there's another song. Nila, I don't know the lyrics, I heard. I can.
But Mimo, do you know the last song of the Lalan movie that you played?
Milan hobe kotodin.
Now that you've got your guitar there.
I don't think.
No, I don't know the lyric actually.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Don't be sorry. It's okay.
You should just open, just find the lyrics on Google. Because I think you know the tune, right?
Although I know the tune, but it will be difficult to get the sync with the lyric, because the lyric is very difficult for this song.
It is in relation to it goes against the rhythm, dun 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 dun.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
I remember.
Because when she saw that,
I loved it.
Especially why it was.
I would cover it for you.
People.
I'll learn it for you.
Thank you.
Because people who haven't seen that movie, I would recommend to watch that movie, Moner Manush, because the last scene was so amazing. How he danced.
He is amazing.
Especially as Lalon, like when he holds that aktara and how he does. It literally looks as if I'm looking at Lalon. I don't know. We never had seen him, but in paintings and anything that you have seen, it felt like that.
Yeah.
That's Lalun. I mean, he did such an amazing
Yeah,
job
he did.
as
He really
Lalun.
did.
Yeah, he
Incredible.
did. He did.
I mean,
Yes,
for
he acted really good.
Esther, someone who's from a different culture. So when
Yeah.
she saw that, she literally was so excited.
Yeah.
And she always keeps on saying, okay,
good to know.
sing that song, Milan hobe koto dine. Is there any other Lalun song you know?
I know another song.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. সহজ মানুষ ও যে দেখা দিব্য জ্ঞানে সহজ মানুষ ও যে দেখা দিব্য জ্ঞানে পাবিরে অমূল্য নিধি পাবিরে অমূল্য নিধি বর্তমানে পাবি বর্তমানে সহজ মানুষ ও যে দেখারে দিব্য জ্ঞানে সহজ মানুষ ও যে দেখারে দিব্য জ্ঞানে শুনি মনে পাবো বেহেশত খানা তাই শুনে তো মন মানে না শুনি মনে পাবো বেহেশত খানা তাই শুনে তো মন মানে না বাকির লোভে নগদ পাওনা বাকির লোভে নগদ পাওনাকে ছাড়ে এ ভুবনে কে ছাড়ে এ ভুবনে সহজ মানুষ ও যে দেখ না রে দিব্য জ্ঞানে সালাতুল মেরাজুন মোমেনিনা জানতে হয় না মাঝের বিনা সালাতুল মেরাজুন মোমেনিনা জানতে হয় না মাঝের বিনা বিশ্বাসীদের দেখা শোনা বিশ্বাসীদের দেখা শোনা কিছু নয় এ ভুবনে লালন কয় এ ভুবনে সহজ মানুষ ও যে দেখার মন দিব্য জ্ঞানে
Wow, beautiful.
I could listen to this for hours. It's really funny that we're in a live show and it's like you're sitting in our living room.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, really nice. Oh, Selena saying,
really
can you
nice.
sing Tomar Jonno Arnob?
Oh, Tomar Jonno. Tomar Jonno, do you know that song?
Selena, you're going to start paying this man for singing.
Is this a whose song is this? Like
Arnob's
song?
Tomar Jonno.
Oh, I see.
Something like that, probably. I forgot.
I think it's তোমার জন্য নীলছে তারা.
How does he start that? I forgot the tune.
I think.
Oh yeah, that's the one. I think he knows this. Oh my god.
তোমার জন্য নীলছে তারা একটুখানি আলো ভোরের রঙে রাতে মিশে গেল কাঠ গোলাপের সাদার মায়া দিয়ে ভাবি আচ্ছা নীল তোমার লাগে ভালো তোমার জন্য নীলছে তারা একটুখানি আলো ভোরের রঙে রাতে মিশে গেল কাঠ গোলাপের সাদার মায়া মিশিয়ে দিয়ে ভাবি আচ্ছা নীল তোমার লাগে ভালো না 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 রে রে না রে রে na 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 re na re na re 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 na 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 ভাবনা আমার শিমুল ডালে লালচে আগুন জলে মহুয়ার বনে মাতাল হাওয়া খেলে এক মুঠো রোদ আকাশ ভরা তারা ভিজে মাটিতে জলের নকশা করা মনকে শুধু পাগল করে বলে That's a song basically.
Oh, you nailed it. So good, so good.
I sang after a long time, so.
Oh my God. Selena says, "Oh my heart,"
Yeah.
and she's got a little broken heart, and she said, "Oh my heart broke in a good way." And she's saying that she's going to pay you, by the way. So it looks like you're good.
Yeah, you can put your PayPal here on the
Put
message.
your PayPal account.
Oh, yeah.
No, that was really nice how you did. I
Great,
mean,
very nice.
literally like how you started the intro guitar, because that's really the signature of this song, and that was really nice.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I could carry on. And Shakib, thanks a lot for lifting both of our
that's
spirit.
Yeah, so good.
To be honest with you, when I started the show,
We
for
were
an
just-
hour, literally, I was struggling to get the thing going. I didn't
I know.
realize that my live
Yeah.
option on Facebook is disabled. So I'm saying that I
yes.
disagree with the decision. I don't know why they did that,
Yeah.
but let's see.
Yeah,
So, but
Yeah.
your song, your music, and the time we spent here today,
yeah.
it's literally like I forgot about shows and everything. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
very
I'm gonna have a
nice.
good time.
Really nice. It uplifted the whole day. It
you.
really did. Very nice.
Thank you so much.
Well,
guys.
a couple of days
for
to
the
go
time.
before Christmas, and we
Yeah.
have plans coming on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do.
we'll catch up, obviously. We'll
Yeah,
catch
absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
The great.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, guys.
Shakib, on that note, probably
Yeah.
dinner time for you and for everyone else in London. And yeah,
Yes.
thanks a lot. And
Yeah.
all the input,
Thank you.
including your
Thank you so
music
much.
and what you had shared, always welcome. And all what you shared in terms
Absolutely.
of your thoughts about the post as well and what you think,
Yep.
Yeah.
because you had been in Bangladesh for quite some time. And in recent years, so you have seen many things which are quite recent, and you've been literally being an insider and going around with your band, and since you played with Maksud Dhaka, so you have a lot of these experiences. So amazing, Shakib.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
And have
Thank
a
you
good
for the
evening.
time.
Have a good evening. Thank you, Shakib.
too.
Bye.
Thank you. Good night. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, he's such a good guy.
So amazing, and thanks to Shakib once again. And while he's not online with us anymore and not on the phone,
He's with
because
us in spirit.
because he lifted our spirit.
He did actually. I didn't realize how I was
Yeah.
actually taken by this stupid Facebook thing. It actually got to me. It
Yeah,
really
you
did.
feel that, okay,
It's like, what did we
something
do
is
wrong?
happening
We did
behind your
something
back.
wrong.
Even though it doesn't matter, to be honest. I mean, even if the
we're
social
gonna,
media
we're
is
gonna
closed,
find a way. We're gonna find a way.
who cares, right? Even Facebook is closed or
Yeah.
anything is closed, I don't really mind. But the
No.
thing is, the main worry would be this communication channel we have,
Yeah.
it would be struggling.
Yeah.
That was the main reason, which we can do probably from our website. We have a website as well, knowingwhoyouare.blog. So on that note, we are coming next Sunday again on time, which will be 6 o'clock. And let's see, hopefully in the meantime, I'll get in touch with Facebook and discuss with them so people on Facebook can. But see, nothing stops the fun.
That's
so
right.
we were on YouTube, and on the YouTube, we had the longest live so far.
Yeah, exactly.
So
and
it's-
next week will be Christmas, so we'll have a special Christmas
Yeah.
edition of the live show.
I'm going to wear a different jumper, by the
And
way.
I'm gonna wear a different jumper too. I'll be a Christmas elf.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You should wait until you see that. So that's really amazing. Okay, everyone. 3F, fellow filling footage. Neha, Selena Begum.
Selena, bye bye.
Shakib, Lamisa,
thank
everyone.
you. Mwah. And
Thanks a
everyone
lot.
else, all the people that checked in. And
Yep.
also all the people that gave us good wishes.
Good wishes. And on that note, the battle is on. No, anyway, I'm joking. So we're going to see you soon.
That's a different movie. Okay.
Yeah, that's a different movie. And on that note, for tonight, we would be signing off, and I hope this is the right one. See you.
Bye bye.